always built. They come here constantly to dance, etc. on other people's graves. This is called a moss orchid. It blooms in the night. Built, that's Juru. It's on a wheelchair. It's all because of the protests in Hong Kong. Now I just realized it's all because Donald J. Trump, etc. Trying to and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Trying to make them look like a wife, his wife, Melania Trump, and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. And try to brutalize them whenever they try to smile, do anything, or like speak, or have any speeches, or like write stuff, or like smile, or like even move or sleep, or like do anything. They twist it like that, like woman, not just woman, like a wife, and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Just by showing up on the news and holding his wife, actual wife, Melania Trump, etc., and everything, everybody, everywhere's hands, everywhere, and like try to dress her up like a man, and make her whisper in his ears and smile on screen non-stop, and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Smile on their face with their little hands flipping around, and with their little feet moving around like fucking scurried insect, like cockroaches, and their everything being so disgustingly feminine, and their sneezes, they're not just Chinese inside, and like brutal like feces, like women, not just women, they're like a wife, etc. And they're yelling and screaming and constant sneezing and making sounds on the phone, pretending there's a phone. They're not just twisted, they're 心理扭曲的男的女的， psychologically insidious. You can't help it, and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. They just want to brutal. They can't touch me, and they die trying. They twisted like a fucking Bengali feces, like a fucking 婊子. They just want to imitate what's hot. For nothing, they are brutalized by Donald J. Trump, and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. In artists and everything, everywhere, etc. 玉林城just want to report in 2024, when there's a US election, etc., and I was at home, I was jailed, and out of nowhere, when I just trying to stay at a place that will accept me, because I didn't have jobs. I couldn't find a job because Alex Bendman domestically abused me in 2020 during the coronavirus, in the shutdown, and everybody, everywhere, etc. And I just because I screamed at him one day, and he took me in like that, evicted me. I had no place to stay. When there's a package deal, when I came here in Canada, that they're supposed to, the government of Canada and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc., supposed to take care of me, supposed to give me money, no matter what, to stay here, to live wherever I feel like. For food, for anything I feel like. and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. And then I was like jailed and arrested, and I didn't touch and I didn't do anything to that Alex Element, and he just called the police or something, and I immediately was arrested, and I was sent to a home, and with my mom, who like came out of nowhere, and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. And I from China, I don't know how she came here, and this 婊子 like Jack Schlossberg on Vogue or something, and everybody, everywhere, etc. and try like sexually harass me on Instagram from very beginning. And everybody, everywhere, etc. And it's like all about this news on the New York Times and everything, everywhere, everybody, etc. It's about people in China, everybody, everywhere, like privately, intimately, in every way possible, film women and girls and everybody, everywhere, etc. On their private cameras, and then obscure them with like text messages and send it everywhere. To everything, everybody, and it's like really insidious. It's like what I said about Chinese people and everything, everybody, everywhere. That like 得不到才是最好的. They immediately moving around and stuff. They extremely brutal criminal. They try to make me kill myself. They're kind of crazy. It's like their brain is filled with bees, etc. and shadows. They're extremely hateful feces, jealous of strangers like me, and just targeting me and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. non-stop. Saying that I owe them money, saying that I owe them life, that I should kneel in front of them, beg them non-stop for the rest of my life. Bow down to them immediately. And I just immediately realize all that trying stuff, trying to obscure that I'm super rich. And everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. They obsessed with me.
Destroy the mystery Babylon of the great mystery Babylon. Start reading the book of Revelation, chapter 17, chapter 18, and you will see the great city of mystery Babylon. So I just want you to do your homework.
This is reporter from New York Times and South China Morning Post and everything, everybody, everywhere, except Hong Kong Free Press, Yu Linchen artists reporting, etc. I was on a bus and there's a group of people that keep making sound to respond, to indicate there are people in the cars outside and everywhere, and they're like chasing after me, they're like following me around, and they're coughing non-stop, like everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Like extremely creepy people. They're extremely scared of me. Then why is she not speaking like before? Why is she not talking? Why is she not saying anything? And I was looking at eyes and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. was looking at Chen Yinlan's photo. And everything, everybody, everywhere on my phone. I think they're like trying to take advantage of me because my phone is on a low battery. They're extremely jealous of this new iPhone. And I saw everywhere, everybody has a fake iPhone 17 Pro Max like faking it's a real one, like this one. And I was looking at her photo, and I just realized something, that she's dead, but not of like natural cause. Yeah, she's like a swimmer, like an athlete. And from my research, and from this school called HKDI, and I was observing her arm that was exposed in front of an elevator, and under a extremely harsh light, and it's showing me that there's like injection, that's like a muscle softener inside her arm. It's clear it's like police, government, and like politicians, and everybody everywhere, etc. Like politicians, 走狗, like trying stuff like criminal organizations, because she like protested in Hong Kong protests in 2019 and 2020. In 2019, and they inject stuff inside her arms, and I soften her muscles, and then sew her, and then kill her, brutally rape her, and kill her, and plunge her to death, and I throw her into a fucking river, water, at a Victoria Harbor, and everybody, everywhere, etc. Just because it's Taylor Swift 婊子, and everybody, everywhere, etc. It's loved everywhere in the world. And Donald J. Trump loved me, Yu Lin Chen, not her. And everybody, everywhere, etc. And she's still not fucking built, arrested with everybody, everywhere, etc. I just wake up and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. And I felt like something is wrong. It's like as if the bed was shaking non-stop, and I try to imitate, try to humiliate me, etc. sexually, like to imitate someone having sex with me, like everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. like raping me, and I'm enjoying it. And trying to make me kill myself. So in 2019, in everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. This girl in Hong Kong called Chen Yinglan, who was 15 years old, and she, during a protest, she was killed brutally, while along with all the other older people that's at their homes in Hong Kong, that's locally born. And how they are killed, I just found out. Everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. They're like, it's called 生杀，生杀断绝，生杀，生命的生，杀死人的杀。It's called killing. So they take some 邪术, like superstitious people, like control temples. They're like superstitious, like kind of cultish. And like they use like a monkey statue, and they put it inside their homes, and like 下咒. It do some sort of like curse onto that monkey or statue, and everything, everywhere, etc. And they are killed brutally, immediately skinned alive, and punched and shot dead violently, like everybody, everywhere, etc. And Donald J. Trump. And that's what happened. That's how Chen Yinlan and all sorts of old and middle-aged and young people died in Hong Kong, and everybody, everywhere, etc. during the protest in 2019. It's not okay. Yeah, if you're not dead or during that time killed along with them, or you're finished forever. It's called 生杀. Kill it! Michelle Obama, Barack Obama, and Xi Jinping. So people from mainland China, like in the racist and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Like trying to steal Donald J. Trump, etc. And everything, everybody, everywhere from me. And everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. For their own gains, etc. And everything, everybody, everywhere. It's on the New York Times and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. It just reminds me of the New York Times articles. I just checked New York Times website. There's like a Chinese people in China. They're shooting private videos of women and the girls and everything, everybody, everywhere, and then cover it up with special effects and put it on the news. Like messaging each other, like texting each other, and everything, everybody, everywhere, like about it, and trying to pretend it's people like me, like a reporter and a dissent and protester, like Chen Yinlan, like people protester in Hong Kong, and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Like for example, people who are walking and driving around me. So Donald J. Trump and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Just start people, want to kill people and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. So in 2024 or 2025 or something, it was in the summer. I was like posting on Instagram and social media, etc. And about my drawings and stuff, and this guy, this influencer, is Kennedy called Jack Schwartzberg. He posted a photo of himself, like that guy, that's rich guy from China, in China, called Wang Sichong, like about guns, using a gun, pointing a gun at something. And I immediately I was really offended, because I found it really racist and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. And I immediately went to a temple in Scarborough that always asks questions of God, Qiuqian, divination. And then I asked the God, who are you in the temple? And he gave me a 签文 says something about 碧池白莲花。自是人间第一仙，22 集上。And I was really bothered since then by all sorts of people. And today I just realized something. And it's not about God. It's not talking about God himself, itself, and herself. And anything, anybody else, everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. It's talking about me. No matter what the 签文 says. It says something about me and myself and everything, everybody, everywhere. It's not saying who he is, it's saying stuff about me and about everything, everybody, everywhere, etc.
Next station, Davisville.
So it was like non-stop and stuff, and like everything, everybody, everywhere, they regret. I'm like, go fuck you, fucking. 你 regret 有什么用啊？条超级hard的婊子everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. regret. And I saw this婊子that's like pretending he's hot, and he's like walking in front of me, in front of farm boy. And at the waterfront, and since then they have been everything, everybody, everywhere, including him, etc. Like harassing me non-stop altogether with boys 婊子 from school, like 肌肉羊、楚瑶芳 and 小丹王 and everything, everybody, everywhere, and 厉帆舟。麦当劳最创。Killing people non-stop, like George Floyd, Taylor, some Breonna Taylor, and Alex Peretti, and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. And like regret everything. 用得着你 regret 吗？你这老婊子！ Their wife, his wife, the guy at the water, like Saul's wife, and like heartbroken and everybody everywhere, etc. Like 男的man heartbroken. I'm like, go fuck yourself. 我做了什么？ So I'm in a restaurant. This is near time, and everything report that I did. Restaurant across the state. Like, what did I do? Outside, like, speaking non-stop. 想要钱直说。I was trying to say that I'm in this restaurant, etc. I'm trying to stop, like, hurting other people, like everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Insane. It's all about like Minneapolis protest and killing of Alex Peretti and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. And Donald J. Trump. So in 2019, the protest in Hong Kong and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. Get people really upset. And I was on Instagram and I tried to like all the posts of the Hong Kong protest. And supporting our work like by Ai Weiwei and also people like Wang, an artist called Wang something, that using a rap as a metaphor for the protest, and then those people from schools that been in thesis with me or did work with me. Like Yang Qiu, Zhou Lifan, Li Ma, Sally Mi, and Chu Yaofang, and everything, everywhere, etc. And Donald J. Trump, they try to fight with me, argue with me about a protest, like extremely brutally, like trying to delete themselves, and unlike everything, unlike all the posts that they got. On my Instagram and on everybody's Instagram, it was extremely disturbing and sending non-stop on WeChat, etc. and everything, everybody, everywhere, etc. about how much a bitch I am. With that killing of that Iran generals and bombing him into pieces. It was just non-stop, and then coronavirus completely fake, to be honest. I've never heard of this type of virus. Holy shit. And it's like a King Lear and those girls in school that I just mentioned, like everything everybody area, etc. They're like ugly sisters, and I'm the king's daughter, the princess Cordelia, and Donald J. Trump is a king. They just want to pound me to death. And everything everybody everywhere. 生杀 it just reminds me of the New York Times news. This is the New Yorker, New York Times, and the South China Morning Post, and Hong Kong Free Press reporter and artist and everybody everywhere etc. reporting 玉林镇的生杀 killing 生命的生，杀死人的杀。People from school and they stuff like 楚瑶房 in Wang Xiaodan and Xiaodan Wang and Li Fanzhou and Zhou Lifan and Qi Rouyang and Yang Qiru Kiel and Donald J. Trump and everything everybody everywhere etc. and always people in the restaurant stuff and outside. They're trying to be super nice to strangers. Like always. Trump talk about how people like Donald J. Trump and Caroline Kennedy and well-known women and everything everybody everywhere etc. and Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Khalees and Jack Schlossberg, Tatiana Schlossberg, and Sydney Sweeney, and Taylor Swift, and Justin Trudeau, and Chu Yaofang, and myself, and everything etc. can astral travel and show up in front of you as hot dogs and everything and play carol in real life.